I'm closing the goddamn door.
Now.
These bitches ain't shit.
All right. Sorry for
What are you doing?
that utter chaos.
Oh.
That was Alex singing his favorite song, "Whores." Anywho,
What?
what? But yeah, welcome to the Wrestling Chop Shop. As the title says, we are going to be ranking the 2022 pay-per-views or premium live events, whatever you want to call these things.
There's no pay-per-views.
They're whatever they are, bro. Like at this point, I call them pay-per-views. It is what it is. But let's see if we could have different rankings. Hopefully it's not boring and everybody has the same thing. And then we'll talk a little bit about 2023. And what we expect, what we want.
I didn't write shit down. This is like the first time I didn't.
I mean,
Louis.
I mean,
Louis, this is unlike you. You're the
you are the most disrespectful person on TikTok.
Alex knew what I was doing. I was too busy gushing over Nakamura's Brooklyn 2 entrance, and then I rewatched DIY and Revival.
Don't worry, I'm in the same boat as you, bro. I was watching WrestleMania 29, and then I stopped where Zeb Coulter was saying things about Mexicans.
Nice. We love Zeb Coulter and his racism.
I hate you.
All right, so
It was a joke, guys. Don't cancel me.
no,
I'm
he's
playing.
serious.
Louis,
He's
No,
so
give a
serious.
fuck.
guys. He's so serious.
Louis loves his Latino community, Arriba and Chimichangas.
What up, Matt?
Arriba and
Yeah, what's
Jimmy
up? What
Sean.
up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Hey.
All right,
Bro.
let's get this started. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be an easy one. Pretty sure this is gonna be easy for everybody.
Oh, man, I'll just use the damn notes on my phone, man.
Alrighty.
God, day one.
Day one. Now we all
that's
know
the
what.
worst?
Now, I didn't say this is the worst. I'm going in order, bro. Day one was the first pay-per-view. What you talking about?
How many pay-per-views were happening this year?
12 actually.
12.
12. Yeah, once a
12
month
this year?
actually.
12. All right, hold on. WWE
Yeah, we're not-
purely
yeah.
2022 lineup. All right, hold on. All right, day one. What happened at day one? It was Becky and Liv. It was the five-way.
Hey,
Usos and New Day was a fucking killer match, dude.
Bridgeport. Yes, sir.
All right, well, for Bridgeport, hey, yes, sir. New Haven,
Hey,
out here.
Connecticut all day.
Hey. Yeah,
All right,
Drew
but day
Drew
one,
Madcap.
you're forgetting the main point of this pay-per-view. The guy that I'm showing on this screen wasn't even at the
He
show.
wasn't even there because he caught
yeah.
COVID. He caught COVID.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he caught COVID.
Caught COVID. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. This got to be.
Actually, let me pull up the match card for
For,
everything.
for me, with everything that happened, again, Roman got sick,
Yeah.
so that's one thing you got to take. Becky versus Liv, was it that or was it Becky versus Dewdrop?
Real quick, are we counting
It
NXT?
was-
too,
yeah, it
or
was-
we not
it was-
doing that?
No,
It was Becky versus Liv.
No, I didn't
Becky
put.
versus Liv.
I didn't put Stand and Deliver and all that other stuff.
All right,
No,
all right,
it's
just
Becky
making
versus
sure.
Liv. So no NXT, just solid main roster
All
pay-per-views.
right, just making sure that we on the same page.
No, it was Becky versus Liv.
Becky versus
Mhm.
Liv.
Becky versus Liv.
Edge versus Miz.
And then we had Profits versus RK Bro.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
RK Bro had the Migos. Yeah, I forget. Remember that?
Yes, sir.
And
And
then
then
bro,
Drew
oh
versus
yeah,
Madcap.
And then
Drew
Brock
versus
Lesnar
Madcap.
versus Big E versus Seth versus Kevin versus Bobby Lashley for the
Yep. Again, because Mr.
Roman
got sick.
Roman got the Hachu.
I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm not gonna say it's the worst.
But it's not the best.
Let's see. So there's 12. I'm gonna go ahead and rank this. For me, I'm gonna rank it at 10.
Day
At
one
10?
was pretty solid.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna go a little bit above you. I'm gonna go with a 9.
All right. give me
Day one was
this.
pretty solid. But if we being honest, like there was only I want to say 2 matches I was looking forward to. So
So was I, but one
I
of them
probably-
was really short. That's what bothered me.
I probably put it at 11. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know where skip me. I'll
You
update y'all.
can't.
I'll update y'all. I'm not gonna hold it up.
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you have to look at, bro? We just looking at each pay-per-view and just ranking it, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure I get the rankings. Just get me. I'll update you where I put it.
God damn it, Lewis. This is
I'm
going on the
sorry,
fly. You can update it later. We can rechange it later.
That's what like we going one by one, bro. Like
it's what you think of it right now at this moment, and then you will change it at the end.
that's it.
What I think right now?
From 1 through 12, which would you rank it? Obviously, 1 being the best. I have it at 9. Josiah has it at 11, and Axel has it at 10.
For now, I'm gonna say 10. For now.
For now. 2 10s and 11 and a 9.
For now.
All right. And then next up, we have probably the worst Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's easy for me. Oh, that's easy.
Probably the worst Royal Rumble ever.
I mean,
I'm gonna go easy and I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna go ahead. That's probably the last one on my list.
No, for me it's 11. It's 11. This is the worst for me.
well,
Like it.
let's see here.
Let's see. So I got it at the worst.
Give me 11 for that one, bro.
Let me get the card real quick.
So the card
Roman
is
Reigns
Seth versus Roman.
Ronda won the Royal Rumble. Becky Lynch defeated Doudrop. Bobby Lashley defeated Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Edge and Beth Phoenix defeated the Miz and Maurice, and then Brock Lesnar won the Royal Rumble.
And that was also that I don't know if you said it, but that was the same. That was the Rumble where Charlotte defended the whole title and all that. Well, she didn't defend it, but she was in the Rumble as champion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that was also the one where Mickey James was the knockout champion. She was in.
Yep, she pulled up as knockouts champ.
Yeah, the women's Royal Rumble was far more superior than the men's that year.
That is true.
It was a lot of good shit.
Seth versus Roman was amazing too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say amazing. I mean, yeah, you know,
the ending was.
I'm I'm biased because fuck Roman.
I put the Rumble. Well, I enjoyed the Rumble more than I enjoyed Day One. So I'm putting it at 10.
Yeah, I'm putting mine at 11. I'm the opposite of you. I enjoyed Day One more than I enjoyed the Rumble.
Yeah, man, that Rumble 12.
Let's see, so
that shit 12.
So you got Lewis, you got 12?
Bro, that shit is boo-boo.
All right, we got the same ranking.
All right.
Give me a second. Gotta update this.
Yeah, right now.
Alex, where did you put the Rumble?
3, 4,
11.
11.
I ain't gonna lie, some of these are gonna be close though. The way I'm ranking them right now, I'm struggling. I'm like,
and Josiah, where'd you put it?
The top 5 is hard, bro. It's hard, bro.
Robin?
You put it at 10.
No, I'm Josiah.
Yeah, 10 out. Yeah, I put the Rumble at 10.
You put it at 10 too?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay, there we go. So that's 10 right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, it's gonna start getting hard. Here's another easy one. Honestly,
that was my worst. I thought that was 12.
Yeah.
You thought this was 12?
I thought this was 12.
Wow.
Well, I mean, hold on. Let me see here.
It was 12 because shenanigans were Bobby got hurt, so now he can't lose his championship. Brock won that bullshit because this was the catalyst of the unification of the titles, and I wasn't fucking with it.
Ray beat
which is true.
Roman defeated Goldberg. Bianca defeated. Well,
that was the only match that I liked. That was the only. Everything else I didn't like. I didn't care for Naomi and Ronda versus Charlotte and Sonya. Drew and Madcap faced back to back already, so that was annoying.
Becky Lynch versus Lita.
Yeah, that was on there. Oh, don't forget the Usos versus the Viking Raiders.
No, was that a match?
Yeah, it was a match. Remember, it never started because they jumped them before the match.
That's why I didn't start.
And then Ray versus The Miz on the pre-show, fine, whatever. But nothing was good about it other than the women's chamber match.
Yes, sir. Bianca Belair on top, always and forever.
That was it. All the other matches were
12. Yeah, 12.
Like excluding.
You got it at 12 too.
Yeah, I'm looking at the card. Yeah, 12.
I'm being biased, but at the same time, I'm sorry. I really think the Rumble was worse solely off the fact that I love Brock, but that Rumble was terrible, bro.
Yeah, shit was boo boo. I got my real list now, by the way.
But for me, the two saving graces was Seth and Roman and the women's. So
and that's what I'm saying for me though. Like Bianca winning the Chamber, and then that's WrestleMania and all that, and
that's
then
why I like it better than day one because
have that as a bias, but also at the same time, all the other matches that you've seen, Roman and Goldberg, we knew who was going to win by default, and all the other matches were matches you could see at a basic house show or a SmackDown before the go home show.
If there's one gimmick pay-per-view that should just go away, it's the Chamber.
Don't worry, we don't get No Way Out back in 2024. Don't worry.
So Lewis, where did you have the Chamber?
All right, so I got my real list. So first we did day one. I got that at 10. Then we did the Rumble, right? I got that at 12. Now we're at the Chamber. I got that 11. So then my bottom 3.
All right.
I'm sorry I held y'all up so long. I'm annoying, but
yes, you are. But we still love you for it.
Wait, Alex, for you, day one was 10, right?
12, bro, was my worst one. Oh no, 10, no, sorry. Day one was 9. Rumble was 11. Chamber was 12.
Okay. So you don't have a 10. Okay. Oh, what you got at 10?
That's what happens when you're unprepared like me.
Punta la caca.
All right. Well, I'm really surprised at what you got, Alex, because I don't know what else going to be at 10. But next up, WrestleMania, baby.
Oh,
top 5 gets hard. I don't think people understand. Top 5 gets hard,
and that's what I'm saying. Now we really getting down to the
top 5 gets hard.
This is 6.
6?
6?
Wow.
6?
Okay.
There was a lot.
Wait. So that's your legit. That's your legit placement.
Legit 6. Yeah.
I'll put it on the list.
Niggas ain't hanging on it, bro.
But there's a lot of matches I enjoyed on the card. A lot of matches I enjoyed on both nights.
Yes.
That's my 3.
Oh wait, damn.
Ooh, that's your 3? Mania 38. Right, this is 38. Whatever. Fucking
I already know my 1.
Mania this year.
I think
Mania this year is number 2. This is my number 2.
This is my number 3.
It's my number 2. I got that at 2. Yeah. I mean, Brock and Roman, fuck them, but Bianca and Becky probably had, depending how you rank the women's triple threat at what, Mania 31, 32, or whatever?
32, yeah.
The women's triple threat, or depending how you rank Bianca and Sasha or whatever, Bianca and Becky put on probably the best wrestling match.
And also, also, I'm going to say this, also, I know I troll on him a lot, but the return of Cody was astronomical.
It was, and then the match was amazing. You got McAfee against Theory, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. You had the entertaining match between Knoxville and Zayn.
And Sammy.
For me, it's 3. It cracks the top 3 for me.
Hey, not to mention the emotional Undertaker fucking putting the fist up like that, as his final goodbye to us. That shit hurt.
Yeah, it's awesome like that. Also, even believe it or not, bro. Let's see what else was it. Edge and AJ was pretty good too. That's when we saw Damian turn heel and join Edge, and the Judgment Day was born.
Yeah. No, everything was solid, man. Everything was solid. Everything was very solid, man. Oh, and KO and Stone Cold, man.
Yeah,
that match was entertaining. The segment was entertaining. The match was entertaining.
And, even though it was a segment, bro, the Vince versus Pat McAfee was the funniest thing ever.
Mm-hmm. It was. Forgot that happened.
Vince had botched that stunner.
And even though
my goodness, the botched stunner, bro.
Hey, but also Austin Theory gave us one of the funniest stunner cells of all time, bro. He literally he did a little cartoon spring. Also, we also got to see because let's be honest, she's not coming back. We got to finally see Sasha have a WrestleMania moment. It's not the one that we wanted, but she got it.
She got a Mania moment. Yeah, man, it was good. But that's 2 for me, though.
That is 3 for me.
It's 3 for me. Wait.
2, 3. I put it at 5. Actually,
all right. We moved up. All right.
Now we talking, Josiah. Yeah.
There we go. Top 5.
I'm so proud of you, sister.
As soon as you said Sasha, I put it at 5.
Like she came out in the she came out in the Lambo, bro. Like
sister, I'm so incredibly proud of you.
All right, James Charles. I didn't know you were invited. All right.
Josiah, what you eating, bro? Let the people know what you eating.
He eating them fried oyster scans.
No, it's Doritos flaming hot lemon, bro.
Lemon. Oh shit!
Fried oyster
El limon. That's Alex's like favorite flavor ever.
Actually,
that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
He's not wrong he's not lying because I like the hot Cheetos limon, so he is accurate. I need to try
the Lay's limon. The Lay's limon is wild, yo.
It's delicious. I don't care what you say. Add some tapatio and some more lime.
Tapatio.
Some more lime.
More lime.
No, hey, no. Hear me out, guys. I know I sound crazy, but when it comes to the Lay's limon, add some tapatio, add some lime, add some salt. You will never question my opinion.
It's already salty.
I question everything you say.
I'm not our friend Braylon.
It's fucking.
I can't. So after Mania.
Oh man.
7.
Yeah. That's where I have it.
Backlash,
7.
That's where I have it. Yeah.
Now this is my 6.
I'm
not saying it's not. I'm not WrestleMania Backlash was a bad show because the
it was an average pay-per-view.
The 6-man was not. The 6-man main event was nice. AJ and Edge was nice. Cody and Seth was nice. It just those just shows that were better. That was it.
Cody and Seth.
Yeah, it's that middle of the road pay-per-view where
saving graces.
Yeah, well, for me with WrestleMania Backlash is one of those pay-per-views where I have to really rethink what the matches were. And I'm like, not a bad pay-per-view.
So
that's what happened at 7.
Alex and Lewis, yours is at 7. You said.
Yep.
Siete. Yes, sir.
All right, Backlash.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad pay-per-view. It was just I
personally have it at 8.
Okay.
One below you guys, and Josiah for you.
It'd be a 6.
That'd be a
you
6.
had this in your top 5, didn't you?
Yeah, 6.
You had this in your top 5, didn't you?
Actually, I had that 7. But I'm like, I kind of like AJ. I kind of like the AJ and Edge match and the Seth and Cody match. So yeah.
All right, I'm starting. I'm thinking we coming up on the top 5 right now because after Backlash, we got Hell in a Cell.
That's my 5.
We got Hell in a Cell.
Fuck, here we go.
Why is it 5, Alex? I'll jot that in. But why is it 5?
I gotta rethink that. Hold on, let me see here.
The reason this one is my 5, and I'm keeping a buck. The 6-man between Judgment Day, AJ, Finn, and Liv first was an underrated 6-man intergender. I thought it was solid as it was.
Mm-hmm.
But let's call the main event. Hey, let's call the main event.
Oh wait,
the main event. Cody versus Seth, bro. The storytelling there was insurmountable.
And Bianca versus Asuka and Becky. That opening show. Yeah,
that was a hell of an opener for a women's triple threat match.
It was.
Aim gonna hold you.
And that was just a thrown together match. They didn't know what they were doing with the storyline, and they made it work.
The fact that they had a makeshift triple threat match with these women, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, you gave us a makeshift match, but we're gonna make it work. And they delivered.
That might be 4 for me. Yeah,
because all they were trying to do is just keep the Becky and Bianca thing going, but they had to do it different ways. And let's just throw Asuka in there, and it still worked.
Because mind you, this is the time where remember, Axel, because you and I are diehard Bianca fans. I mean, I'm not compared to you, but we've been fans for God knows how long for Bianca. And this is the time where you and I were defending each other, where these fans were like, I'm tired of Becky versus Bianca. So what did they do? They threw in Asuka into the mix of the consecutive singles matches aren't a thing, but the storyline is still there between Becky and Bianca, because we knew at the time the rivalry wasn't concluding.
That is true.
And then Cody versus Seth, come on, bro. This is where I'm gonna say it straight up. Cody made me a believer that he is a good storyteller. This is the person that I wanted to see for the longest time. The person that is his dad. He became his dad, and which is a storyteller. We sympathize for this man and the fucking torn pectoral muscle he had in this match. And
let's be honest. I mean, nobody knew the match was happening up until they both got in the ring, because we still weren't sure. We like, I mean, dude, a torn pec. I mean, hello. Lewis, you still need time or?
What? No. I was waiting for y'all to talk.
Wait, chime in, motherfucker.
What the hell? I got it at 8.
Really?
I think all right, so Hell in a Cell, the goods were really good, but the bads were really bad. Like,
what were the bads for you?
Like Owens and Ezekiel, it shouldn't have been there.
I forgot about that.
Bobby Lashley and Omos and MVP, there was no point of having it there. I thought going into Hell in a Cell, Theory and Ali was going to be a show stealer. It was not. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin was dues as fuck.
Okay, fair.
Those to me hold the show back a ton.
I think the Cody and Seth match, the triple threat women's match, and the 6-man tag. I think those like what did it for me. So yeah.
Those are the three that outweigh. I'm sorry, the evil.
So Josiah, where do you put Hell in a Cell?
I put it at 4.
Ooh.
That was valid.
4.
Well, I guess I'm going to be the lowest ranked, and I'm going to put it at 9.
But not to mention, there's just other shows I would watch over Hell in a Cell. If I'm watching Hell in a Cell, if I'm going to go back and watch this Hell in a Cell, I'm only going to go back to watch Cody and Seth.
Yeah.
Like Lewis made a point, like there's some matches on there that shouldn't even had made the card. Theory and Ali, I mean, we had a better match with them recent on Raw. So, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and if we're being honest, I mean, like, there should have been at least one more Hell in a Cell match. You know?
And that's the other thing, the pay-per-view name. Yeah. There was only one match.
Hey,
now if they did Bianca, Asuka, and Becky in a triple threat Hell in a Cell, that would have made my shit higher.
No, and I think that I want to say too, like you said with Elimination Chamber, this is another pay-per-view that needs to be cut.
Oh, it is. It's already done. Triple H got rid of it. It's done.
This should be Armageddon again.
Oh man!
Armageddon!
Oh man! Bring Jeff Hardy back for the one time there.
Nah, better get Judgment Day, bro. we have a faction called Judgment Day, and we used to have a pay-per-view called Judgment Day.
Well, Judgment Day, yeah.
It has to be a pay-per-view, bro.
X, you know, Jeff is the Armageddon king, bro. Come on, man.
You already know, man. Climb the top.
But let's see, but we have it all for different reasons. But me and Josiah have it high because the fact that three matches out of the entire pay-per-view pretty much kept it higher for me than Expect V. That's why I have it higher, basically, because the storytelling of Seth and Cody, the underrated match between the 6-man of Judgment Day and the makeshift of Finn, AJ, and Liv.
Ooh, wait a second. Hold on.
And mind you, remember, the day after this pay-per-view, Finn joins the Judgment Day.
He did.
Which is true.
And then we all praised the makeshift triple threat match.
I mean, yeah, I did. I didn't say I did.
But let's I can see why you and Lewis have it so low. Then I can see why me and Josiah have.
You know what? I'm gonna make my first switch.
Really?
Keep it 8.
I'm gonna switch it from 9, put it up to 8. I'm gonna switch it with I already lost my backlash.
That's why I'm writing mine down too, just in case I don't mess up.
Well, just let me know because I'm doing all 4 brackets on the laptop.
Okay, I'll let you know what I have at the end. That way we'll just give you a rundown of what we put at the end.
Like honestly, right now, like our lists are almost not the same, but like it you know
they're not far away. They're not far apart. We're questioning each other like, what the hell?
Well, you know I'm about to be biased on this one, but I'll let y'all talk about this one. Next up, we got Money in the Bank.
10 for me.
Wait. Alex already said you said 10.
It's a 10 for me.
All right.
I looked at the card once again, and I can see why I kept it at 10.
We'll see. Liv defeated Ronda because she cashed in. Ronda defeated Natalia. Bianca defeated Carmella. Lashley defeated Theory.
The Roman wasn't here to defend. That's another thing too. That's what drops it down for me.
I'm gonna keep it. I got it as a 9. The reason I keep it as a 9. The reason I keep it as a 9 is one, I called the Austin Theory shit. I called it way before it was gonna happen, but Alex actually went in depth and said he was gonna be U.S. champion and do it. So, but I thought the men's Money in the Bank match was good. I like the heel heat that it gave Theory. The only reason I have it at 9 is one, Bianca and Carmella didn't deserve to be there. Ronda and Natalia didn't deserve to be there.
But wait. Don't hold that. No, because don't hold that against that match. Because the only reason we had Bianca versus Carmella is because something happened with Rhea.
Rhea happened.
They couldn't just take Bianca off. Like they already don't have fucking Roman.
Defend your girl. I'm just saying why I don't have it high.
No, I'm just letting you know though. Don't use that.
They
needed a champion. Like I mean,
but what I think also helps to keep it afloat between those two bad women's matches is the Usos and Street Profit was match of the night. Usos and Street Fighter was match of the night, and Theory and Lashley was also pretty damn good.
I think with Theory, what I didn't like about Theory and Bobby is Theory only had the U.S. title for maybe 3 weeks a month.
Yeah.
And then only for him to drop it so quickly. Yes, I'm happy that he won Money in the Bank, but at the same time, I'm like, you wanted to give this guy heel heat, have him be the mid-card champion with the Money in the Bank.
Like I said though, when going like that wasn't gonna happen, bro. That if it was this Theory, yes. But
selfie Theory, no.
But the selfie, the whole like I didn't even see him beating Bobby.
Hey, that's why I also have it at 10 because
hold on, you got
specifically because this Theory specifically, I knew he wasn't gonna successfully cash in shit. That's the sad part.
Go ahead, Josiah.
Go ahead, Josiah.
Well, Money in the Bank, I got it at 7. There was a lot. I'm talking about like there was a lot of matches that hit on Money in the Bank, and plus Liv Morgan, cashing in on Ronda. That was a moment. I think it was like a moment of the year. I think WWE did it. So I mean, like there was a lot of matches that hit. So I put that at 7.
I'm gonna put it at 7 too. Like as much as they booked themselves into a corner with the whole Liv thing. Liv winning was a big moment. Theory winning, I mean, who's gotten more heel heat than Theory, really since then?
Yeah.
Bianca and Carmella, I understand where Lewis is coming from, but at the same time, I feel like the match was okay, just had no storyline. Like, I mean, it was randomly put together.
I would have preferred them to have a match on Raw than
which is true. But at the same time, if you don't have Roman, you got to have your biggest female stars too. So I mean, that's why I said they had no choice. Like they couldn't not have Bianca. But I got it at 7 too. Here we go. The pay-per-views that are under Triple H.
Oh yeah, number 1. Yeah, that's
number 4.
Number 1. Josiah. Wait.
Without hesitation, that's number 1.
All right. Really? And this is why I said hold on, because I want to hear this. Go ahead, Josiah.
Go ahead, man.
Bro, Bianca versus Becky, phenomenal. Brock versus Roman was phenomenal too. What else? What else was on that call? Oh yeah, Bailey returning. That was phenomenal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like and plus like SummerSlam for me is my favorite pay-per-view, and they actually like performed.
Hey,
and Uso versus the Street Profits, phenomenal.
Logan's singles debut. Logan
versus Miz was phenomenal too. Like everything about that hit. Plus it was like I like the outdoor arenas too.
Not to mention, we also had Pat McAfee and Baron Corbin, which was entertaining too.
Which was valid as hell.
No.
So,
even the Mysterios and the Judgment Day was pretty good too.
With all of Josiah's reasonings, I agree, but SummerSlam is my number 3. But everything Josiah said, I agree with.
Oh no, for me, it's a number 4. Like I said, everything Josiah said is great, but like I said, the other 3 is superseded for different reasons.
You said
the Bobby Lashley Theory was another good match too.
I already said that I had my top 3. So like
yes, like it was a good squash for Bobby. 4-minute match. Anything for me, anything below 5 minutes is a squash. I don't care what anyone tells me.
All right, so Alex, you said 4, right?
It's a 4 because I don't. People shouldn't hate the last man standing match between Brock and Roman because the way they beat Brock.
If you do,
no, the way you beat Brock, bro, you literally had to bury this man with so much equipment that he couldn't get back up anymore, and the motherfuckers were standing on top of it.
Listen, man.
That was like the second best match of the card.
You talking about
you
talking to a Brock fan right now, bro. That was probably the only way to make it really seem realistic after all the matches they done had together, after all the Roman versus Brocks. What else could they really do, bro? They brought in a tractor, bro.
Bro, that's exactly what I said, bro.
And like I said, the pay-per-view before, we didn't have Roman at Money in the Bank. And here comes Roman, and I give him this every time. he took that bump being in the ring as it's being lifted by
the two negatives I'll say about SummerSlam is obviously fucking Liv and Ronda. That was the huge downfall of the fans turning on Liv as champion. And as much as Josiah said this match was amazing, I disagree about the Usos and Street Profits just because we've seen the Usos and Street Profits turn it up in the past, and
no, I agree with you on that.
It was a frog splash. It was that was probably the best moment of the match was when they hit the frog splash, kick out, and then 1D right after. That was it.
And also because they faced each other at Money in the Bank, and the Money in the Bank encounter was better than the SummerSlam encounter. That's my opinion too.
It was.
If we're being honest, freaking
entrance was dope.
I ain't gonna lie, the Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey match. I mean, it wasn't the best match, but it wasn't bad. It's just the finish was terrible.
Mm-hmm. I thought the entire match was Ronda whooping Liv's ass.
What?
That's all it was.
Ronda whooping Liv's ass, and Liv got a roll up, but the whole match was bad. The whole match was bad. I'm gonna just leave it like the whole match was.
Everything considered, I got it at 4 too.
I have it at 3. It's in my top 3. Mania 38 2, SummerSlam 3.
Clash.
Can I start for this one? Can I start?
Yeah.
Go ahead, because I know it's your number
1. So let me say this: the main event between Drew and now everybody knows how I feel about Roman Reigns and shit. I think this is peak storytelling for Roman Reigns' character. I don't like his gimmick. I fucking hate him. But to have this man who's all about family and who's all about making history and showing dominance to go into Cardiff, at Clash at the Castle in the UK against Drew fucking McIntyre, and they made Drew McIntyre as if he's fucking Lord Beerez or some shit, and Roman walks into the belly of the beast. No hometown advantage, no bloodline as we thought, no bloodline with him. The build-up, it was okay, but when we got to Clash at the Castle, it was crazy. So for Roman to go inside the belly of the beast and beat Drew McIntyre to retain his belts, making history, that was amazing. Yeah. Liv Morgan and Shayna Baszler, as much as we like to say stuff about Liv Morgan and Shayna Baszler, it wasn't a bad match. It showed Liv Morgan has some heart. Bianca Belair getting her first pinfall loss ever since almost a year up to that point. Her getting her first pinfall loss, that was shocking. Seth Rollins and Riddle was fucking amazing. The build up for Seth Rollins and Riddle was fucking out of this universe, something we've never seen in a long time. That match was fucking fire. Obviously, a lot of people who think this is match of the year, Gunther and Sheamus, just two guys from the UK beating the absolute fucking shit out of each other for a title that meant nothing to Vince McMahon, and it instantly made the IC title prestigious. Those guys beat the shit out of each other, and not to mention what I think is probably the most underrated match on this card was Edge and Rey against Judgment Day. Edge came out in a fucking lucha mask and damn near stole the show, bro. Damn near stole the show, bro. Clash of the Castle is number fucking 1 for me. It was perfect. There was not a horrible, shitty match. It was amazing.
And you know it's crazy. It would have been number 1 for me.
What?
But
I know. I know what your number 1 is.
It would have been number 2 for me. I mean, it would have been number 1, but it's number 2.
Okay.
Let me speak.
Okay.
It's okay.
Like
you lost your train of thought now.
That's what I'm saying. For mainly 2 reasons, bro. You can say, all right, fine, Liv and Shayna to me was pointless. It was another match that Liv should have never won. She was going into not being believable to win again. So I'm sorry, that took it down. And the only other thing, bro, and y'all could call me whatever y'all want, Sheamus not winning that match. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Like granted. But when you listen, man, you saw the ovation and the celebration after he lost. Just imagine the pop if he would have won, bro. It's the same, and I'm not gonna hold it because it would have been the exact same. It would have been even better if it was Drew. but I already knew that wasn't gonna happen. Like everybody else,
Roman and Drew's match of the year for me. Y'all know that match was nothing short of just. This was the very first time where I'm like, man, Drew has a strong chance at making my dreams come true. I'm beating this motherfucker, but that match, the atmosphere, Karrion being at ringside, putting both of them on notice, like I don't care who wins, I'm coming. The match itself, Drew hitting the spear, the claymore, the near falls, bro.
Like that match,
goated, bro.
Gunther versus Sheamus for the IC Championship and Roman versus Drew. Those two matches are what I love about pro wrestling, and that is the crowd reactions, like the crowd being involved, and the match quality. Like both those matches hit. Both those matches hit, and I like how they ended off. I like how they ended Drew and Roman. With he walked in with no bloodline, but then lo and behold, there's bloodline everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Solo Sikoa. You know what I mean? So yeah, like Lewis said, every single match hit. Every single match hit, but it could be biased talking because I like some SummerSlam. I've always liked it more than any other pay-per-view. But I mean, that's Clash of the Castle is my number 2.
It was amazing.
What about you, Alex?
No, pretty much y'all stole everything that came out of my mouth. The fact that for me, I'm not the cliche. I'm gonna see straight up. I'm not the cliche, Mexican fan that lucha is the lo and behold my favorite type of wrestling style. It's always been the big beefy brutes kicking each other's asses. I started watching shit when it was Batista and John Cena at the top of the helm. Not being technical masterclass, it's just these motherfuckers love to fight. Sorry for the language, but yeah. Anyways, seeing Gunther and Sheamus fighting for a title no one cared about at the time because Vince, for some reason, hates that title. these two elevated it to a degree that it felt like we were watching late 80s to early 90s intercontinental title matches where it felt like, okay, this is who we're gonna see as the next main eventers, and now this proved that Gunther and Sheamus are world champion caliber contenders now just off this match alone. Yeah, and much like you, Lewis, that Roman and Drew match, the storytelling was impeccable because, like you said, he was in enemy territory by himself. Nothing happened, but part of the storyline is you'll find a way to sneak his family in. We got the debut of Solo Sikoa, where we're like, and no one was upset about the outcome because Roman won how a heel is supposed to win.
Yep.
Underhanded tactics, which elevated him to being an incredible heel instead of Roman just being super Roman and beating everybody. No, Roman needed a family member to beat Drew McIntyre, which still ponders the later on, what if, Drew can do it later on because he didn't beat Roman clean. He beat him. He didn't lose to Roman clean. He lost to him because of family interference. Which this is what bothers me to people saying oh, Drew's done. He can't be believable to beat Roman. Why? Every encounter that they've had other than Survivor Series, his family was involved.
And this is under Triple H too. Triple H doesn't leave cliffhangers like that. He finishes the stories.
And Alex, so you got it at 1.
Triple H is finishing Vince's stories right now. Roman is Vince's story. It's just with a Triple H twist to it now. Because I don't think if Vince was still in charge, I think Drew probably would have lost clean.
All right, so we got 3 pay-per-views left.
Word.
And looking at where everyone has the current pay-per-views ranked, this is gonna be, especially you, Josiah. You got something coming up that's gonna be a little low, and then you got that one. I'm interested.
I already, like I said, before we got it down. I already knew my top 3 were gonna be selected.
All right, so next up after Clash at the Castle, we all know what happened here, man. Extreme Rules.
6. I have at 6.
That's number 8. Yeah, number 8.
That
number
is
8.
What the fuck? Let him go again. Go.
Number 8.
No, let him go again. No, go ahead. Go
ahead, Josiah. Why is this 8 now?
Now look, I ain't gonna lie to you. The only match I was looking forward to was Seth versus Riddle, bro. That's the only match I was looking forward to.
All right, bro.
Jesus.
Then
Jesus
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bray Wyatt came back. That was crazy. You feel me? But if we're being honest, the only match I was looking forward to on the card was Seth versus Riddle.
Wow. 8.
For me, Extreme Rules is number 5. It's number 5.
Right. It wasn't a bad pay-per-view, like, you know what I'm saying, but it's like I only wanted to see one match. So it was like,
you know what? I'll defend Extreme Rules' honor right now. So, first of all, the match I was mostly looking forward to was Karrion and Drew, and goddamn did it deliver. That match was physical as fuck. That's probably the most physical match I've ever seen Karrion been in, and he's shown that he can hang in there with Drew McIntyre. Liv Morgan and Ronda. Bianca and Bayley. This to me is what catapulted Bianca even more.
Yes.
The fact that she went in there against Bayley in a ladder match and coming off of a pinfall loss against Bayley at the previous pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken, from the previous pay-per-view, and then Damage Control trying to come in and help Bayley out, and Bianca like, bitch, I'm gonna whoop that ass and whoop
by herself, because remember, after Clash at the Castle, Alexa and Asuka were injured.
But let's also talk about the match of the night, which was Imperium versus the Brawling Brutes.
That six-man good old-fashioned Donnybrook match.
That was match of the night. That was a fucking
the thing with Bayley and Bianca. I don't think if it was another stipulation, like another extreme stipulation, because I don't know, like I don't think that needed like a ladder match.
Are you not a ladder match kind of fanatic, or what is it?
I mean, I like the Money in the Bank ladder match sometimes, but it's like ladder matches. I'm not really. I don't really care for a little bit.
I see where you're coming from, but let's be honest. During that time frame, she's already been in the women's chamber match. Was she in a Hell in a Cell match?
Yeah,
with Bayley.
Bianca
versus Bayley.
Yeah. What other match was there for her to do? The ladder match.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. Decided that, like Bianca's it. Like whether people like it or not, you can get.
That's one match.
Over it. Bianca's going to be the first everything.
For sure.
Like whatever first she can be, it's gonna be Bianca. It don't matter. She's gonna do everything possible, bro. If there was no such thing as a woman being in the Royal Rumble, guess what? Bianca would have did it.
Hey, sir. But not to mention too, one of my favorite spots from that match was when Bianca did a KOD on the ladder to Bayley.
On the ladder.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And also the fact that the 6-man tag for me was the match of the night shows that that these factions, bro, know what they're doing, because it's very rare to see 6-man tag team matches be a match of the night.
And if I'm not mistaken, isn't this the same pay-per-view where Beth almost, no, she did get killed?
Yep, Edge and Finn Balor was another great match.
Mm-hmm.
That was a peak storytelling match because you made Edge vulnerable. He's the ultimate opportunist. This guy does anything by any means necessary, and for those type of tactics to be used against them was intelligent storytelling.
Exactly. Edge made Judgment Day to basically teach Judgment Day everything that he knows, and they use what he knew against him, which is wild. And also, you look at the build-up to Edge and Finn Balor. Edge said, "There's nothing that you can do. You can beat me however you want to beat me, but you will never make me say I quit."
And how do you do it? Putting his wife, his family,
mentally fucked him up. Mm-hmm. That's what they did. And once again, the only dumb match was a Liv Morgan match. You see the birds outside, guys? There's a lot of birds.
So Alex, where did you rank Extreme Rules?
This is my 6.
Yeah, this is number 5 for me.
The 6, because like I said, let's see. I really didn't care for Ronda versus Liv, and with all due respect, Lewis, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Karrion versus Drew was underwhelming for me.
Bro, you just lame. That's what it is.
No, this is something that I know. No, it's the idea of a strap match where I'm like, these two, why hang them on with the fucking rope, bro? Let these motherfuckers kill each other everywhere else or make it longer. I felt like 10 minutes wasn't enough. I get it. You're trying to build Karrion stronger, but when you're facing
that match was longer than 10 minutes. What? If I remember,
Karrion versus Drew was only 10 minutes.
It was.
I don't remember it being 10 minutes.
It was 10 minutes, bro.
I don't remember it being 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah.
It was? Shit, I was entertained as fuck, man, for that 10 minutes. I tell you, man.
But yeah, like I said, for me, the ones that I was looking forward to the most were the Imperium versus the Brawling Brutes and Riddle versus Rollins. Everything else, I was like, I'll see it when it's the pay-per-view, and then other than like I said, Karrion and Drew and Ronda and Liv, I was fairly entertained with everything about it. And the fact that this is the first Extreme Rules in God knows how long, that every single match had a stipulation.
Yeah. What did I put in number 6 again?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have Backlash at 6. No, wait. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, Backlash is at 6.
Yeah, you can switch those. Yeah, you can switch.
So
those.
switch Backlash and Extreme Rules.
Yeah, switch Backlash and Extreme Rules.
Okay. Backlash and Extreme.
You switching Ash
Cash? Cash.
Call me.
All right, call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
All right, so now you are like Alex. You have it at 6, and me and Lewis have it at 5.
Which meant now that doesn't make it completely off.
Now
8.
8?
Wow.
Go
ahead, bro.
That is.
I mean, it was either this or Survivor Series. So I mean,
this is 8 for me, bro.
So it's not better. So since the lists are almost Crown Jewel is lower than Backlash, Extreme Rules, and Hell in a Cell for you, bro.
Yep.
Wow. Go ahead. Explain.
Braun versus Almost. Did y'all really give a fuck about that match? Let's be honest.
I did.
Lewis, you'll watch Shooting.
There we go.
Going into it, I didn't care for it, but during the match, I liked it because Vince, the way how Vince portrayed Omos, like he wasn't much, but the way Triple H portrayed him, he gave him some personality. Like that dude was slapping Braun Strowman, he was talking hella shit. Like the match doesn't have to be amazing for me to actually be entertained, but the fact Omos he showed personality, and the fact that he kept me watching too, going with Braun Strowman. I mean, it was cool.
Then, okay, another one. Brock versus Bobby. The way it ended, bro, I didn't like it.
I didn't like the ending. I
didn't like it. Damage Control versus Alexa Bliss and Asuka. A makeshift tag team. We knew Damage Control was going to win, so why am I going to be excited for a predictable match? Drew versus Karrion again. Drew
not underwhelming. Don't you dare say it's underwhelming. That match was actually
that was underwhelming for you too.
No, that one was way better.
I was about to say, don't you dare say that match because that was probably Karrion's best work.
No, that one showed me like, okay, Karrion, this is a brute that wants to annihilate and eviscerate his opponents.
It was 13 minutes, motherfucker. 13 right there.
Hey, Judgment Day versus the OC. I knew it was gonna happen because what's the foil for Rhea? We didn't know what the foil was, so we knew Rhea was gonna interfere with the It was a good match, but still, I'm like, I've already seen better 6-man tag matches prior to that.
Wait a second. Josiah.
Now this is the one that I'm not gonna switch. Crown Jewel number 9 for me.
And that's what I was just about to say.
Because I'm looking at the card, I was only into 2 matches, and that was Bianca and Bayley and Roman and Logan. I didn't think I was gonna be into Roman and Logan, but I was. So I mean, those are the only 2 matches that did it for me.
Bianca and Bayley were not going to disappoint, no matter what. They were not going to disappoint.
The other matches, the other matches on the card was like cool, but like for me, it was a wait and see. Like I wasn't like saying, okay, I'm waiting for the Usos and Braun and Bruce, or I'm waiting for Braun Strowman and Omos, or I'm waiting for
exactly.
Which I mean, we all know the Judgment Day and the OC. I don't really care for the Judgment Day like that. You know what I mean? So it's like it's whatever.
No.
But
so yeah,
dumb as him, bro.
No,
but it's like those are the only 2 matches that I was.
No, you don't even watch the product, bro.
You're
dumb is him,
bro. Judgment Day, bro. They're them.
Is that dumb as her? I mean,
no.
Do you believe?
Hey, but I would have cared for the Usos and the Brawling Brutes. If Sheamus was the Intercontinental Championship, then I would have believed that the Brutes had hope of winning the tag team titles. But since Sheamus didn't get the title, I'm like, oh, this is another throwaway victory for the Usos. Like I said, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed Braun versus Omos, but I never to this day.
I didn't even get to speak. Excuse me.
Sorry, no, just quick. Braun versus Omos. I've never been the motherfucker that's been into the Battle of the Titans. I don't care how tall you are. I've seen people wrestle Khali, and I'm like, no, but I don't like the Battle of the Titans. Never have, never will.
Listen, man.
This is your 2, isn't it?
My 2. 2 is Clash at the Castle.
It's my 4.
This is my 4. This is your 1. Huh? This is your number 1.
No, this is number 6. What are you talking about?
This is my number 4. This is my number 4.
Number 4.
It's my number 4. Is that a Rocco's Modern Life shirt?
Listen,
I think it is.
The one thing that puts it this high, bro. I'm sorry, not a single person, whether you didn't like Roman, whether you didn't like Logan, nobody thought that match was going to hit the way it did.
Yes, sir.
Not a single person, because Roman is looked at the man who only got 4 to 5 moves, and Logan is a rookie. He can only do things because it was Rey Mysterio. He can only do it because it's The Miz, and they put on a phenomenal storytelling match.
And during that match, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When Jake Paul came out, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that was when I'm like that. That when I was like, I kind of want Logan to win.
No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh my God, Logan's gonna win.
Because Jake Paul came down in the ring and knocked both of them out, bro. So it's like, bro,
knocked out both the Usos, bro.
And nobody else in the way. So it's like, bro, like he has to win now. Like,
Hey, and I said this during the group chat. I don't care what y'all say. We're gonna have the Paul brothers as WWE Tag Team Champions.
Not with Jake Paul over here boxing with what he was boxing with. I'm not too sure about that, buddy.
Bro, he got to stay sharp, bro. He's skilled.
No, but like, you know what, bro? You know what? I'm gonna switch it now.
4 for me.
We got to switch.
We got
to switch.
All right.
It's gonna one up Backlash. So Backlash goes down to 8, and then Mania and then Crown Jewel goes to 7.
All right.
I'm gonna wait up one bit just because of the whole storytelling shenanigans. Because the fact that also Logan's friends got their asses whooped.
That's what I'm saying too. All right, now listen.
See, we're not even mad at you. Have this.
Yep.
This is number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2.
That's my 3.
That's my 6.
What the fuck, Lewis?
I mean, I was waiting for it because like I said, I got the list right here, so I already knew that was coming up. But
6.
Listen, man. Let me listen. This is number 1, bro. You take a chance and bring up something that was in NXT. Maybe okay, fine. The old fans, WCW. Maybe the 80-year-olds know what the fuck this is, right? I love y'all, but listen, but listen. You bring up something from a product that not everybody really watches. That's the first thing. Because we were like, what the hell are you gonna do? You're taking away the whole Raw versus SmackDown thing. So what the fuck is gonna go on at Survivor Series?
War games.
Not only that. William Regal leaves and they still bring this, without that. But anywho, that as much as I hate the bloodline, as much as I hate Roman, as much as he was in that match for like maybe 3 minutes tops.
Yeah.
The storytelling of that match was beautiful. And again, I don't know if you guys got to see after when Sammy climbed up on the fucking cage and everybody was saying Sammy like I got to see that part too. So that added to the story.
Yeah.
And then you had the women's chamber match.
Went to the show. Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. And that's another thing. That's another bias. I was there live. So
I'm over here thinking, I'm like, why the fuck does he have it at 1? I'm like, because he went to it. That's why.
No, because I'm looking at the pay-per-view in hindsight. Only Ronda and Shotzi was the weakest one.
And AJ and Finn was really underwhelming too. It was nothing special.
Bruh. But even if you had the women's one, and again, if Bianca's going to be the face of this company in the women's division, you have her win. Even if it was a little overshadowed by Becky, which was dope as fuck too, because Becky done jumped off the cage. Weren't you just injured, bro?
Yeah.
But and then here comes my bias again.
No one thought he was going to win.
Nobody. Not a single soul, especially when Seth literally just got the title back. But Triple H saw something. Where it's like, nah, if I put the title back on this kid, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do.
The heat he has right now.
And the match itself, it wasn't a bad match. Austin Theory is a heel. He won, and honestly, the most heelish. Y'all don't believe him. He can't do it. He won in that way, bro.
I think my
Seth
favorite
got
spot in that
speared,
match,
and
bro,
he just fell. And he just fell for the pin.
No, actually, there was two like dope ass spots in that match. The first one was when Seth Rollins had like, I think he had like ran on top of Theory or Bobby and like curb stomped the other. And then I think it was when I think Bobby was about to pin Theory, and then Seth came out of nowhere with the frog splash to break up the pin, bro. That was,
bro, and that's the other thing. There were so many near falls in that match, and again,
Mm-hmm.
nobody thought Theory was winning, bro.
No, it wasn't, because
you literally have him win by just falling on top of Seth after Seth gets speared. 1, 2, 3.
And hey, let's look at it like this as well. With this match specifically, you move it now, Seth's a babyface again.
Oh yeah,
Seth's a good guy again. He was already getting cheered, but how do you get him over without doing the cliche? Oh, he's gonna save the day. When the Usos this past Monday on Raw were about to jump Theory and Rollins, Theory runs away, and now you already fully solidify Rollins as a babyface, because you're like, how do we turn babyface Rollins? Boom, he lost to Theory, and then let's talk about the main event, the storyline to build Sammy's trust with Jay and the Bloodline. This one was proven to where now in the near future, they're not going to doubt Sami Zayn. Now it's going to be a matter of time when they get rid of him,
which is coming up, because he's about to take that pinfall to Juan Cena.
You're going to see because now he earned his trust, but now it's going to be like, is he a strong link to the Bloodline, or is he an unnecessary weight? Like I said, everything else, AJ and Finn was underwhelming, but it was still a storyline for the OC and the Judgment Day. So I give it a little bit of bias. Bianca being super Bianca, I don't care what y'all say. Bianca is her.
I mean,
Sorry, my electrical bike came in. New workout bike right there, type shit.
Mitri, you hear that, Mitri? You hear that, Mitri? You keep coming at my boy, and he got a bike. What you got?
Mitri ain't worried about these shit, man.
You got baldness. That's what you got.
Ain't worried about this, man. Oh, yeah, I can't even get a good angle, but you see that? Y'all see it? Y'all see it?
We see it.
Mitri's a bitch.
Okay.
But I mean,
so what we talk about now?
We were talking about how you have to have a match with the Undertaker if you want to live.
No, we want to know why you have it so low.
You want to live.
Survivor Series?
Yeah, why Survivor Series? So it's not too low.
There's just shows I'd rather watch. There's just the other shows I just rather watch. That's what it just comes down
to. So you'd rather rewatch Extreme Rules over Survivor Series?
Yeah.
You are an interesting figure.
I mean, that's the only one I question. Like, if I'm being honest, like,
I would
Crown Jewel, I understand. SummerSlam, I understand. Mania, Clash at the Castle, I understand. It's just Extreme Rules for me. Like,
I would rather watch Extreme Rules. I don't think Survivor Series. I don't think Survivor Series. Like I liked Survivor Series. I just think the Donnie Brooke match and the I Quit match I would rather watch over any of the matches that happen in Survivor Series.
Over the War Game, over both War Game matches.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's that.
Seth Rollins' Theory and Lashley is like the only one where you could argue like, all right, those two matches I think solos any match that's not.
Okay,
Theory,
fair enough.
Lashley,
you're not completely off the rocker, so you're fine.
A little bit, but it is what it is.
And then you got Bianca and Bayley. I mean,
oh yeah.
That's pretty much it. We covered all the pay-per-views and our lists aren't completely super off.
Pretty much, I think.
Yeah,
Josiah got hella shit low. No, I'm playing.
I mean, all right. So here's what we're looking at. So for Josiah's, we got SummerSlam at 1, Clash at the Castle.
That's crazy.
Survivor Series, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, Extreme Rules, Money in the Bank, Backlash, Crown Jewel, Royal Rumble, Day one, and Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
For Alex, we have Clash at the Castle, Survivor Series, Mania, SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell, Extreme Rules, Crown Jewel, Backlash, Day one, Money in the Bank for some reason, Royal Rumble, and the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
Lewis, you have Clash at the Castle, WrestleMania 38, SummerSlam, Crown Jewel, Extreme Rules, Survivor Series, Backlash, Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, Day one, Elimination Chamber, and the Rumble. And then you have my kooky list.
Okay, go.
You got Survivor Series at 1, Clash at the Castle, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Extreme Rules, Crown Jewel, shout out Logan Paul, Money in the Bank, Hell in a Cell, Backlash where it should be, Day one, Elimination Chamber, and the Rumble. Me and Lewis have the same bottom 3. That's hilarious.
Sir.
Yes, so Day one, Rumble, and Chamber, we all have it as our bottoms, no matter what.
Yeah, say bottom 4, sir, because you have Money in the Bank. You'd rather watch Day one over Money in the Bank, my guy. I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
Says the guy that has you, so you rather trust the guy. Never mind.
My list is valid, bro. I
mean, you know.
We lit, man.
I mean, shit. If I just switch my Money in the Bank with my Backlash, me and Lewis almost got the same fucking list. It's insane.
Just because we have taste, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Josiah, I don't know what the people gonna say about your ranking, but you know,
I think the one people are gonna question, even though it's not a crazy take at all, but it's probably gonna be SummerSlam number 1.
Yeah.
I don't hate it though. You have a valid reason. I don't have a problem with it. I just know people are gonna be like,
nah, listen. Here's the thing.
SummerSlam number 1. You know what I'm saying?
He'll stand by it. He'll stand by it. He'll give his reasons, and even if you still tell him he wrong, guess what? Josiah's still not gonna give a shit.
That's tough. That's tough, right? It's tough.
My number one.
Pretty tough.
Yo, Josiah, I don't know if you saw my message in the group chat. This has nothing to do with wrestling, by the way. But tell me why I was watching Ren and Stimpy, and why was this nigga Ren writing a letter to someone who couldn't read? While he was writing, he said, P.S. I wish you could read.
Bro.
Yes, I wish you could read, bro.
Ren and Stimpy was that weird ass cartoon, bro. No, like, it had its moments.
Yo, I'm crying, bro.
All right, so real quick before we go,
yeah,
I just want to do something. Take a clip real quick. So this is just y'all 3. I'm gonna give y'all this or that.
Oh fuck me. Okay.
Oh crap. Oh,
you can't think about it as soon as I label it. Josiah first, Lewis second, Alex your third. This is going on TikTok.
Yeah, Alex.
I don't need our explanations of why.
Lewis.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at that. Okay, go. Let's get it.
Axel, before you do, the cards one more time. Swap Day 1 and Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank 9, Day 1 10. I looked at it again. You're right.
Hold on, so let's see. Day 1 is switched with Money in the Bank.
Yep.
All right, take that. Then bada boom. These guys in the room.
All
right, so yeah. All right.
Okay, this or that without a long explanation. Lewis, narrow it down.
All right, I got you. All right, so first, this or that. Pretty simple, but it's for the people.
Word.
The Rock or Stone Cold?
The Rock.
Stone Cold.
The Rock.
All right. Pretty simple, right? Now we're going to get a little spicy. You feel me?
Okay.
Triple H or Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Ooh. See what I mean?
So no explanation. So I'm
that's what I'm saying. Ooh, that's crazy.
It's going straight out.
Love you though. Me and Lewis have the exact same reasoning for it.
Now this is one that just started and can honestly, a good one in my eyes. Drew McIntyre or Sheamus?
Drew McIntyre.
Sheamus.
I love this.
No-brainer for me.
All right, I'm gonna bring a classic because everybody likes to put these two together for some. Well, yeah, they're the biggest heels in the company. Randy Orton or Edge?
Randy Orton.
Josiah.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
And last but not least,
Jeff or Matt? Yeah, Matt all the way, duh.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Or Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
All right, well, appreciate y'all doing that. I don't know what the people get. Josiah, you made it seem like Sheamus was the.
Yeah, he is. Are we talking about the same Sheamus?
Honestly, we is talking about the same
Sheamus that beat John Cena for the championship. The same Sheamus that had a run with the gold
There's a
belt?
reason I did this, bro, because we gonna get some debates starting to go on. And I mean, listen, maybe I'll start Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. I'm just saying, maybe I don't
know. Drew's in my top 10 favorites all the time. So I
don't know, but appreciate it, all y'all coming out, everyone who's watching. This was fun. Again, I'm gonna post all the clips. I'm gonna post the pictures of all the rankings. Y'all could do what y'all want to do with that.
Hold on, what if there's still people? Hold on, if there's still people in the live stream, why don't they just give us a this or that?
Yeah, let them do this or that for us.
Unless there's nobody here, then cut that shit.
Oh yeah,